Welcome back to FLA Live Arena here in Sunrise for the Floridahockeynow.com Panthers Postgame. I'm George Richards. You may recognize this guy. If you don't, you'll recognize his voice. Steve Goldstein, television voice of the Florida Panthers, joins us. Goldie, Florida Panthers beat the Detroit Red Wings tonight 5-2. They are 1 point away from the Atlantic Division Championship. They're 1 point away from top seed in the East. And as we speak right now, you probably know the final as right now, but Tampa Bay's got this. So it looks like Florida's got it wrapped up, done. What does that mean, do you think?
It's amazing. The players and Coach Andrew Brunette, as you asked them about in the postgame, they don't want to think about that too much. They've done an amazing job of focusing. It's now 12 straight wins. We see all these other teams. Colorado loses to Seattle. Teams slip up. Yeah. When this team slips up, they come back and win the game, like they did in Jersey and did against Toronto. So when you look at this franchise and what it's done over the last 25, 30 years, with a week and a half to go, to have a division wrapped up, to have a conference wrapped up, only 2 teams ever have won more home games in a season than this team.
It's unreal.
It really is.
And I mean, how many years have you and I spoken? I think it's going to take 92. I think it's going to take 94 points, and they're at 72 right now. Now, if they go this has been wild this year, eh?
It's, right from the get-go. And, the amazing thing is they had that little hiccup, if you remember. They lost the 3 in a row back in February. They're 21-2-1 since then. I mean, they just don't lose. And, you saw it tonight. Rasmussen took that run, got a big ding on Bobrovsky. Immediately, Radko Gudas jumps in there. This team seems to be playoff ready. I think they can score in the playoffs. I don't think necessarily it's going to be 2-1 games. I think they're that good. And obviously they've got that nice mix with guys like Hornquist and Lomberg and Gudas. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's still 5 to go. Looking forward to them, but I think everybody's ready for about 10 days from now in Game 1.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup playoffs are going to open here. We're hearing May 3rd. I think that's the Tuesday right here at FLA Live Arena. We don't know who the Panthers are going to play yet. It's going to be Washington. It could be Boston. Could be Pittsburgh. Some big games tonight in the NHL. You guys can check the scores and find out what happened. But
I love you at this hosting thing, by the way.
Well,
you're outstanding, bro. It's great.
The pro right here. Thank you.
I love it.
Tonight, the Panthers got off to a little bit of a slow start. They're down 1-0. They're being outshot 5-2, something like that. You could just feel it, though. I mean, Detroit, regardless of what, they just couldn't contain this team, right? And that's the thing about the Panthers. They come at you in waves.
And they did the same thing Sunday in Detroit.
Absolutely.
Red Wings were very good in the first period. It's scoreless, but you see it coming. They got 4 goals in less than 10 minutes in that game. Here tonight, like you say, good first period by the Red Wings. Obviously, the Panthers are more talented. There's no question about that. They have a nice first period. They look up, going to the dressing room. They're down 3-1.
Yeah, that's got to be
so it's demoralizing, of course.
Yes, very
and that's what the Panthers have been doing. All these teams. To me, George, it was a blessing in disguise. Falling behind 4 goals in Jersey, falling behind 4 goals against Toronto. Because not only did you win those games, what it did is it refocused this defense. They're giving up 1-2 goals a game now. Since then, and the players are now realizing, as Brunette often talks about, being on that right side of the puck, which is the defensive side of the puck. We can still do that defensively, and it doesn't affect our offense. We're still scoring as many goals as we did before.
And listen, and I also, on the flip side, these games, you're going to lose those games in the playoffs. Maybe not.
Right,
the Florida Panthers are never out of a game. They know that, and guess what? Their opponents know it.
Well, if you look at it that way, then they should have been out of the series and swept last year against Tampa, because they were down 5-3 going to the third in Tampa against Vasilevsky, down 0-2 in the series, and they came back and won that game. So, look, you're not going to do that 4 times in a playoff series.
Correct.
But I don't necessarily think you need to win 3 of the 7 games 2-1 in a playoff series either.
So anyway, Goldie, thanks for joining
us.
Me. He'll be back on television on Saturday. The Florida Panthers are going to be back here at FLA Live Arena. They've got the Toronto Maple Leafs. It'll be on Bally Sports Florida.
And by the way, every game in the first round
will be on Bally Sports Florida. So there you go. Maybe, one might be on Sun.
I don't know. Well, either way, we'll have the local broadcast on every game.
That's great news. That's great news, because I'm tired of hearing people say, "Where's my Goldie?" And I'm like, "Well, he's right here, folks. He's right here at Florida Hockey Now and enjoying it." So anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, please tell your friends, tell your congressman, tell your mailman, tell anybody you know, the guy at Publix, anybody.
Tell your dog.
Tell your dog. Florida Hockey Now YouTube channel. Hit subscribe. We're looking for 1,000 to start doing some fun stuff. I tell you every time.
Yes.
Just subscribe.
And well
Jerry.
worth it.
Jerry,
Well worth it.
subscribe, will you?
Giddy up.
Giddy up, Jerry. And visit us at FloridaHockeyNow.com. Colby, thank you for doing this. We got a lot of stories coming, folks. A lot of stories. You know, some of you might be upset that we're writing too many stories, but, you know, content's king, baby. So come visit us at Florida Hockey Now. Subscribe here on the YouTube channel. For Steve Goldstein, Colby Guy, I'm George Richards. Thank you for visiting us. We'll see you Saturday with the pregame show from here.